Hello Pisces, welcome. It's time for a general reading for the current energies. Nothing specific, just kind of looking into what's going on in your world during these quiet times, really good times, if you make them good times. So some of you trying to battle with some demons, I see. All right, what's going on? What's the overall energy for our Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for these current energies, dear universe. Grateful, thankful. Not working. Knight of Pentacles. This is being very lazy, not working, not putting any effort in to quite possibly could be your relationship. Oh, but you just kind of hang on, hoping that maybe it will just resolve itself. Meanwhile, there's somebody back at the ranch who's a little jealous, angry, resentful, you know, all of those kind of things. So I think you're being forced to look at, you know, what happened, okay? Because you're not doing anything and your person is really pissed off and really upset. And I think they're ready to put everything to rest. But they don't want to put anything to rest until they know that you really see how badly you really hurt them. You know, because there's an element of being very grounded with and stable with this person. You know, so somebody did something. You know, we have this Three of Swords, this Four of Swords, which usually follows a Three of Swords. But you need to look at what you did, is what I feel is the message here. You need to look at what you did to your person that upset them, that made them so angry, that made them really jealous, that kind of, you know, put everything into a halt. Because I think some of you just don't know what to do right now. So I think you're searching, hoping to find something to bring home. But yeah, this element of hanging in suspension, Pisces, because what comes out above you is this Three of Swords. All right, you hurt this person. Maybe you were out and about, and I think somebody saw you with someone else, and your person found out about it. They were told. And I think this is one of those that you're not real sure whether or not you can come back from this one. This one was a doozy. Yeah, you're not sure whether or not you can come back from this one because they learned something about you. And what they learned really upset them. You know, somebody, whether it was, you know, through your social media, whether it was just, you know, people talking among each other, you know, but I think they saw this coming anyway. You were holding on hope that maybe, you know, this would go away. But this is something I feel like it's persistent with you. You know, you do something, they get hurt, and then you're supposed to turn it around. Everybody's supposed to feel good again. That's just not happening. You know, so I think you need to look at some aspects of yourself that caused this to happen. Because you're running out of options. Because I almost feel like this was like the last straw. And whether it's you or someone else, I think you have a friend in your circle who would help you out. You know, kind of be moderator. Is that what it is? Mediator. But this is one of those things that you're not real sure. It's going to be a hard one to turn around. I'm just telling you. Whatever you did that really upset them, this was like the last straw. And they're ready to just fly away and move on. Because I think they're tired of feeling so unsettled and insecure. I always love it when the cards come out. So we have the Six of Pentacles reversed. So something was really unfair. So it's like somebody had all the money. They were spending all the money while the other person was not. You know, sneaking around. It wasn't fair. You know, because maybe you were dipping into your savings. Yeah, some of you might have been like, dip it into savings to do whatever it is you wanted to do. Boy, I tell you what, the energy of anger from your person, and I think there's more than one person that's really angry, but that was like the last straw. When you started taking the money and doing whatever you want. So I want to feel like you cut off your hand, you know, dipping in there. And you got caught. Because there is this energy of, well, I'm just going to take a little bit. Nobody will ever know. Well, guess what? They found out. I just feel like I went on a whole other tangent. Anyway, I'm just channeling what's coming out from the cards. Yeah, there was somebody lied about, you know, taking money. Yeah, whether or not, you know, you can come back from this one, I'm not so sure. You know, because it's a big risk for them. Because, if you know, because I feel like this is just kind of how you are. You know, you sneak around, you do what you want to do. I mean, you're lying about it. And this could be at work. I mean, someone was taking money from some other source. You're lying about it. Yeah, see, that just really, I think that is what turned the tables. You know, and whether it's money or it's another person, you know, because over here we have this heartbreak. And I see somebody just doing whatever they wanted to do while the other person was home trying to, you know, hold a fort together. Yeah, very selfish energy, very egotistical energy. You know, this is ego. Somebody has a big ego. This King of Cups, you have a big ego. So if it's you doing all of this, you know, maybe you need to like check in on yourself here. Wow. I just get the sense that somebody is very, you know, I do get a little player energy. I don't like to go there, but I do pick that up because we do have the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords. You know, but beyond that, it goes even deeper. I mean, it's not just the fooling around and doing whatever you want, but it's using up all of the family savings. This Chariot card, I always find it very interesting because this guy's on his phone here. You know, so if you text and drive, don't do that. Okay? You know, because I see you texting and driving. Don't text and drive. But what I also get from this is like, I feel like, you know, you get a message because we also have the Page of Swords here via text, via social media, something of that nature that comes through that causes a lot of movement. So I think you're right at that point where things are about to move, you know, because if you can't recover from this last incident that you did, then I think you need to start looking really honestly at what is being told and what is happening, you know, and quit pretending. You know, it's like you sit back like it's all okay. It's not all okay. You've got to move on from this, especially this uncontrolled behavior where it's very, very selfish. I'm sorry, somebody's really selfish, you know, and yeah, your person, they really love you, but not like this, you know, not with so much instability, because this is really a hurtful relationship of somebody doing, you know, it's very one-sided. It's almost, how do you say it? It's like, you know, it's like one of these very dominating kind of people, you know, where, you know, it doesn't matter what anybody says. They're going to do it their way, how they're going to do it, because, you know, that's how they are. It's like, what do you mean I would be wrong? Of course I would, you know, do it because it would be good for us. But it's not. It's really just good for them. It's a very selfish energy. Oof, yuck. Anyway, let's get one more deck out here and see if we can get some advice on this. Again, the Chariot, man, you've got to move on, you know, because you can't keep being this way, because your person's going to walk and you're going to lose everything. Yeah. Move on. Okay, the Chariot twice. Okay, we're going to go with that. You've got to, if you want to fix any of this, there needs to be some action, some movement. And I feel like it has to come from you, the person who has caused all of this pain, all of this hurt, all of this anger, you know, this misuse of the money. It's just not fair to your person. You got to look at this. You have got to look at really what your relationship is all about, because, you know, it's just a matter of time before somebody, you know, moves on. Oh, look, yeah, before somebody moves on. So anyway, I think the ball is in your court, and it's up to you. You know, nobody can change anybody. You know, we can only change ourselves. And I think you, Pisces, are at that point where you need to start really looking at yourself. You know, because somebody is moving. Some of you may literally be moving. So just keep that in mind. But wow, that was intense. All right, I'm going to leave this. I'm going to go ahead and post this and see how, what kind of response I get. It was pretty heavy. If it resonated, great. If it didn't, that's okay. Take what works and leave what doesn't. If you did like it, thumbs up for me. And I'll see you at the next reading. Until then, bye now.